Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I have a fun one today. I have a Riftbound box from China, and it is one of the slim versions, so it has less cards per pack, um, but that makes it cheaper. So it's interesting. Uh, North America and I guess like Europe, basically everywhere that's not like China and Japan and Korea, so like Asia in general, because I think yeah. I think all Asian countries have these, but like they have these slim boxes where the packs are just like ultra thin. And like this is the whole box, but like look at how many packs there are. Like it's about the same as a full box, I think. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, there's 24 packs still, right? Uh, but there's just a lot less bulk. Um, and I think the idea is like you pull tiny stuff more often. So we'll get these up here. I think these are all Yasuo. That's fun. Um, whoa, these packs are weird to open. Okay, they open over here, and then oh god. All right, a new pack opening experience with this like rip thing over here. Looks like we bought an Annie card, so I don't know the names of all the cards off the top of my head. However, I play League a lot, so I should be able to like at least recognize the champions. Um, Hopefully, one would hope. So these are pretty quick. So this is, I think the back card is going to be hollow. Um, a card related to Leona. um, yeah, I've been playing League for. I have two things to talk about. League. Uh, is this even how you're supposed to open these? I don't know. Um, no, because there's like a whole thing up here. Um, so okay, I'm gonna do it this way, I guess. Um, if this is like the worst way you've ever seen anyone open cards, I apologize. Such is life, I suppose. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about League second, I think. So I think this is a full art technically, comparatively. Yeah, and that looks like kind of looks like Nocturne. I don't know if it is. Um, yeah. So um, non-Asia countries do not have these slim boxes, which is rather frustrating as someone who likes to buy and open cardboard. Oh boy, these packs are the worst. I'm also like my arms are really sore. I went bouldering with my wife today, uh, and I tried really hard. Um, and so like this is a workout in and of itself. Like it's basically a cooldown kind of. Um, yeah, it's weird. So like these are obviously cheaper, right, to produce and also to sell. I mean, like it's all cheap anyway, to produce. Um, so like that's sort of bad faith argument on my part, but look at that. It's like, why don't we have these? Is sort of the question, and I think part of it is probably like this is rough. It might be a scissors angle, but I don't have scissors uh, offhand, which would be really sad. So I'm gonna power through, hopefully, um, while I struggle and talk at the same time. Um, it's like the it just feels so weird because in every like Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, every time you open a box, like you basically get three of everything common. Like you get everything, right? You get all this stuff, but not the like chase cards. And so like these are good more for oh god, um, looking for those chase cards, uh, like the full art stuff, for example. And we have another full art coming up. Spoilers, see it. Two foils here. So we got this guy, and whoa, look at that. I think that's Lee Sin. I mean, that is Lee Sin. I think it's the like full R Lee Sin. So that's what I'm saying, right? Is like I don't have a whole bunch of like, you know, I don't have double the cards, right? At double the cost, effectively. It's sort of the argument there. Like I'm paying half price to sort of open the same thing, and like I don't really need all the bulk, right? This is more like opening it for opening its sake, um, and like fun to open packs in that way. Um, but I don't know. Uh, I think I'm gonna have to pause to get scissors. Actually, no, I might get there. I might get there. Um, kind of fighting it, but I'm working on it. Um, yeah, it's like we've always had. I've always experienced. Uh, like we have bigger boxes because they're just more expensive, and maybe it's just like a app pack just opened right up. Maybe it's just like it's not worth to ship the small boxes or something, but clearly it is because like I was able to get them from someone who had them in stock in the States, and that's a Blitzcrank. I'll put him over here. Yeah, I think that's full art, which I guess means this is probably full art as well. And this, wow. Right. I don't think there's like different kinds of, there's so many different types. um, okay. I think I got a handle on opening the packs now. Yeah, it's weird because like these would sell like crazy because they're just cheaper, right? And so you can like justify buying more in theory. Um, which is like a funny thing to say because like if you have the budget to buy a box, I guess you're gonna buy a box anyway. But like I don't know, the like selling point of this game is the starter decks are pretty good right now, right? And like you can just play them, or they were right for the first bit, um, and it was impossible to get product. And these guys are so hard to open. There's like maybe a way to get it open here. Dang, do I really have to get scissors? So embarrassing, bro. Um, yeah, it's like we have all this product, and it just sort of, at least so like, okay, speaking from the perspective of a Yu-Gi-Oh player, right? We have this product, and it just rots on shelves because it's just not worth buying, right? Like, there's no such thing as a chase card, and then when there are chase cards, it's like that. It's always in the smaller packs, right? So it's in your Justice Hunters, for example, like right, the deck building packs. And they're all this size. They're not like physically this size, but like they have less cards per pack, and so you're sort of um, you're getting weirdly less for your money, but like more in that it's not like it's not taking up as much space. It's sort of like for me a big thing, right? Like I don't need an extra, you know, dozen or so. It's not even a dozen, right? It's like these are 5 card packs, 6 card packs. It's like actually half, like twice as much bulk, and it's like it is bulk, right? It's not even like you're not getting more hollows or anything. You're just getting you're getting garbage. This is the worst. It's so sad. I'm opening the pack like this. I'm so sorry. There's got to be a strat to this. I just haven't figured it out yet, and it may come down to scissors if I'm being for real with you. Um, it's actually 5 card packs. Whoa. Um, they're tiny, right? It is 5 card packs. Now that I'm counting and looking at it, which is I think down from 9 maybe. At least for Yu-Gi-Oh, it's 9. I do have a full box of um. Oh, look at that! That's the misfortune spell. Crazy as I have played Misfortune. I play a lot of Misfortune in like the goofy game modes. I don't really play Summoner's Rift. I just sort of play ARAM Mayhem with my friends, and then sometimes ARF, whatever variant is out. Ooh, this is one of the battlefields, I think is what they're called. Um, yeah, that's pretty hype. This is good. I think it's here. So neither of these are over numbered, right? I think it's sort of the yeah, it's 258 out of 298 and 268 out of 298. But over numbered, I think, are only specific. Um, like I know Lee Sin has one, so I'll move this over here. it's like just the champions have them. So like Darius, Lee Sin, Misfortune, Kaisa. Ooh, who else is in this set? That actually might be the only one. No, Volibear has one, I think, as well. Uh, yeah, but yeah, it's sort of like back to. Hey, look, Yasuo. Yasuo probably has one as well. Now that I think about it, now that I'm seeing him, he probably does as well. Um, like the smaller packs just like make life easier, and I don't get why we don't have them uh, in other markets. Um, and maybe it's just like they've tested it and people don't like it. Like they want to open the full box, but like I don't know anyone who wants to open a full box. Uh, 2 holos in a pack, crazy. Um, yeah, I guess there can be um, like there's got to be an explanation, right? And maybe it's just that they didn't think about it. But like I 100% of the time would be buying a box of every Yu-Gi-Oh set if we had the Slims. Um, just because, right? I just like opening packs, and so like I'd be buying it. Ooh, Ari. Um, and that's not where Ari goes. It's like why not? You know, who decided that? Some goofball in a boardroom who didn't want money, I guess. Because like again, the shit's so cheap to produce. Like why not? And you could tell because these packs suck to open. It's probably just me, honestly. If we're being so real with ourselves, this is 100% of the problem. Because like I've never seen anyone butcher packs this bad, and it's just me. Sorry. Who am I apologizing? Timo. I'm apologizing, Timo. So yes, that rant is over. Like I got not much left to say about that. It's just sad, and I'd spend a lot more money on cards if we had Slims in any card game, probably. Oh, look at that! Look at that Darius! Holy shit! Big and Heimerdinger right after. Oh, baby! Wow, kind of popping off at this box. Um, so yes, it just feels good to open these because it's like I don't have to work so hard for my cool shiny cards because they're just there already immediately. Um, that seems odd. That's okay. Um, yeah, I don't really know the structure of these packs comparatively though, and maybe it's like it has something to do with the structure of the packs, like that they can't do this kind of pack in like an A markets, just some regulation or some shit. Whoa, ooh, hollow. So I think it's commons, rares, epics, and legendaries. I believe. Because like the circle is a common, so like the first 3 cards in these are common, right? So this is a common, this is a common, and oh, and this is a rare, of course. Now I'm eating my words, but this is a common. So they're sort of flipped sometimes, but it looks like there's at least one rare and epic per pack, and then there can potentially be legendaries as well. So we can see by the 3 that I pulled down here, the Lisa and Darius and Cannon Barrage. It's something Barrage. Maybe it is just called Barrage. Yeah. So yes, I have been playing League of Legends for a long time, which is not something most people would admit to, I think. But you know, it is what it is. It's sort of just a funny thing to play with my friends. At this point, for me at least, it's more of a friend slop game than it is like a I don't know, like a comp game. But I don't really play anything competitively, so there's sort of that aspect to it as well. Because I don't really have a whole lot of interest in competitive anymore. I used to play ranked. I will admit, I used to play ranked, which is just sad. But some people are good at video games and deserve to have ranked modes. I'm not one of them, to be honest. I kind of suck, but I don't care. I just like to have fun, and so running it down on ARAM Mayhem with my friends is fun. Um, and I like playing the funny characters because I don't know. I've just been playing it for so long since like 2012. Like I started and Kha'Zix came out. I think is like right around then in that era. My friend introduced me to. Whoa! Look at that. That's so cool. And Sono. Wow. Two epics. Um, yeah. My friend introduced it to me in high school, like sophomore year or something. And I was like, sure, whatever, I'll play. And we played, and I watched Sneaky stream, and never looked back. I suppose I have taken breaks, of course, here and there, but yeah. Oh, we hit the Kaisa too. Fuck yeah! All right, sweet. So we have a Kaisa, a Darius, a Cannon Barrage, and a Lee Sin. Then we got plenty of epics in here as well. So yeah, that was awesome. I like this style of pack um, a lot more than what I'm used to for Yu-Gi-Oh. And in fact, I do actually have some Yu-Gi-Oh Slims from Korea from like old sets. Uh, so I'm looking forward to opening those in the future. Um, but yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of their week. I think I'm gonna speedrun another uh, Star Wars Unlimited box for Friday. I unlocked a new tech if you watched the last one, and I think I uh, can probably break 4 minutes honestly on a box. So we'll see. But yeah, all right, thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, have a good rest of your week.